And then I need to go get Yojimbo, which is not going to be... Yeah, I fell asleep last night. Did you beat Unalesca? Yes, I did. I completed I beat Unalesca last night. Unalesca was a pain. But yeah, I'm doing this so I'm getting everything started so that like tomorrow, when I'm not doing anything after I get home from work, I can do grinding and I can do like directed grinding and not necessarily like waste time. Because I don't like to do stuff off stream unless it's something that's really freaking just mindless and boring, and I don't think necessarily that some people would like to see it. Like the monster catching, freaking catch 10 of each one, that's boring. Are you going for 100%? Not 100% necessarily. I want to 100% on my profile on 10, but I know that's also gonna require freaking 10-2, which is not a bad game, but you have to follow a walkthrough in order to get everything. But yeah, Unalesca, I think she ate my lunch, but I did wind up completing her fight, and it took forever, if I'm being entirely honest.
It's over.
There's so much loot in that game. Yeah. I feel like Neo is kind of like the gear may be close to like all the chips that you can get in Nier. You can just get so many chips. And they just give you more, and you can only have X many in your inventory. I'll take a look at the equipment manager for that game a little later, but I mean, if it's just absolutely chaotic, like it sounds like it is, then you might be close to that. Freaking let me get the fucking Marlboro, please. Which is funny that Marlboro causes bad breath, and Marlboro is the name of a cigarette. Oh. TKO. What does that do? Look into it later. Yeah, I have to just sort all of my stuff later and min-max. Not min-max, but do better about keeping up on everything. Suspicious username. Hello, welcome in. How are you? Why can't we... Oh, so that's kind of a family reference. Be a toaster means be a douchebag. There's a story behind that, but it's a little bit of a long story. So, I mean, unless you guys want to listen
You're
to
my
that.
friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes. Hey, hi. Hello. What have you guys been up to this weekend? Hopefully it's been a relaxing, refreshing weekend. What is a highlight that y'all have from this weekend? Epic Zelda and Toaster Lore. So back then, several years ago, when my younger brother was, I think like 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there, so my family is we're open with what we say. We're very direct, blunt, which is not a bad thing. But when your younger brother listens and just catches on, and you don't necessarily know that your younger siblings are listening, and then you my brother was at the door to the backyard, and my older sister had a dog that was a Siberian Husky. Siberian Huskies get out and they're very destructive, and I would usually be the one to go and catch the dog. But my younger brother was at the door, and just out of nowhere, you hear this tiny voice say, "Maddie, you're a douchebag." My mom was absolutely mortified, and she was like, "Yeah, no, you guys can't say douchebag anymore." So we were like, okay, well, what can we use? And we just started like thinking of words that could mean something similar to douchebag. And so we kind of settled on toaster. So don't be a toaster, don't be a douchebag, don't be scum, don't be inconsiderate. But most of the time, I really don't have an issue with people when they come in. There have been a couple of instances where people come in and they think that they're being funny, and it's like, hey, you know, here's the line. Don't cross it. Don't test me. Like, if someone has a story or something, yeah, cool. I'm down to listen. If someone has to talk, understandable. I would much rather that be in DMs, though. But, what's out of there? Yeah, exactly. Like, me, I don't mind if people poke fun at me. It is difficult. That is not an invitation, but it is difficult to get under my skin. It is possible, but not super easily. So, like, if y'all want to poke fun at me, okay, understandable. You know, sometimes, like, I'll be at work and I'll poke fun at my manager will poke fun at me, and it's just one of those things where it's like, later on, he and I will sit down and it's like, okay, well, what's going on? I know some people, guys, meanness. Yeah. It is easy to be like, oh no, I was joking. It was supposed to be funny. They took it the wrong way. Okay, well, it's more so the fact that someone took it the wrong way. I understand not everything is meant in malice. But yeah. why does Titus have a sword that grants him magic? Ow! I'm having real bad hiccups. But you should build up for a rapport. Yeah. Rumor of the airship is spreading. The Yevon clergy is afraid of it, seems like. Like, my manager and I will push each other's buttons and poke fun at each other, and then later on, if we actually do need to discuss something, usually one of us will be like, hey, that went a little too far. What the? But yeah. B.
It's over.
But yeah, that's my story. I come from a fairly large family. I'm just here for a good time to be myself and hang out. And to kind of be here for people that are having a little bit of a rough time, falling asleep. And yeah. Like I said, I'm just here for a good time. I'm playing video games that I want to, and if someone has a recommendation, I'm up for it. Like, one of my friends want to watch me play. Well, I want to play through Nier for the potential new game coming out soon. But where do I get freaking Marlboros? Oh, and backseating is not necessarily discouraged. Like, if you have some input, okay, cool. But I'm not trying to be over here one-shotting bosses. I'm just here to, you know, put effort into it and bad breath. Was that the last one that I need for Kimahri? I hope so. Bonk. How much is left? Fire damage. 5,000. Come on, no! Damn it! And then later on, I'll work up my my summons. Overdrive gauge. There we go. That's what I'm thinking of. It's been a long day. I forgot that the time change happened last night, so I'm kind of running off of a lot less sleep than I would like to. Where? Where's my... There's my chocobo. Bonk. Ooh, wait. I'll use a prey and then... Bap. Megiddo flame. And bring you over, and then we boop. Boop. What else do I have to do in order to prep for the summons? Like, I know that I have to... For Yojimbo, I have enough, I think. I should be able to just walk over there and pick him up. Now. And then Anima. What do I have to do for Anima? Ah, you've caught all the fiends of the Calmlands. Now I can reopen the arena. Oops, I almost forgot. Here's a token of my appreciation for your hard work. I don't know if you have what it takes to open it, though. I've been researching specimens you brought from the Calmlands and created one nasty beast. Farplane Wind. Want to take a swing at it? The first fight's free. Not now. Ah, not up to it? Don't worry about it. I'll make sure he's always ready so you can challenge him anytime. But not for free. I have to make a living too, you know. Now? Bring it on? Why not? Oh. You know... What? You lost? Guess you're just not up to scratch. Want to research fiends that blow up when you smack them? Mia and I, Rose. You ain't caught any yet. Okay. Is this... So this is... This way I'll be able to see what all I have and what I don't have, though, right? Mount Gagazet. Yeah, there we go. Alright, alright. No. That's not gonna be too bad. I'll be able to do that later. It won't open. Oh. So I am going to... I'm gonna go pick up the Albed Primer. And then... I'll get there eventually. 1 second. Because I almost have this summon, but that's a little later. Whoa. Ow, itchy. But suspicious username. What do you usually play or do? I'm just I'm curious. I want to know. I'm here. I'm hanging out. Why not? Alternatively, if you don't want to talk, understandable. I hope you have a good lurk. Oh. Was it over here? Ah. Chocobos come to this forgotten temple to test each other's speed and skill. You, who are listening to this, you have been accepted as a true rider. It is Chocobo custom that one must have a rider to challenge the champion Chocobo that stands near this sphere. Mount the bridled Chocobo waiting on the opposite side of the temple. Once you are astride the challenger, the race will begin. I'll bet primer 24. Hell yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Now... we save. And we're gonna go get Yojimbo. Although I need to figure out how to get the cloudy mirror. And then do 20 jumps of lightning. But that I think is gonna be later. Hiccups. Really weird hiccups. Should just be right over here. Dun 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 dun. It's such a happy theme. Not here. Next one. Yes, yes. Here, you say hello. And then we are going to the Chamber of the Faith. And saying, what's up?
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
Alright, asking price starts off at 300,000, which means...
Do we have a deal?
264,000 divided by 2. 3, 2.
Do we have a deal?
Uh. Is it going up or down? It's going down. Okay. One. I should be able to go.
No deal.
Okay. Well, I can only offer you so much, Yojimbo. I don't have a... I'm not exactly made of money, bro.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer. You expect a phoenix? No deal. If you desire my strength, make your offer.
Oh, wait.
You expect a... No.
Okay.
If you desire, make your... Do we have a deal?
One, 3, 2, 1.
Do we have it? No deal.
Okay. So, what I'm seeing... Hold on. This is...
If you desire my... Make your...
Yes.
Do we have
1, 3, 2.
no deal?
I'll come back and get him later. Think it too hard? Yeah. I'll just come back later when I have more money.